All right, so if you can see here, I'm taking my last $10,000 payout of the week. I just took my last trade of the week. Payout has been successfully submitted. Today is the 12th. This is the payouts from 610 and 611, which, as you could clearly see, closes me out with $20,000 in payouts on the week on literally one firm with 2 trading days. The goal of this video is to show you the exact process that I use and walk you through a case study of this week of the trades that I took, how I got the payouts, and my prop firm risk management so you can replicate it and do the same thing. First, I'm going to show you guys that this is something that's actually repeatable. It's not just some magical week. I do this shit very consistently. I just hit another $20,000 week, which we'll take a look at as well. Real quickly, if you're new here, welcome. If you're not, you might notice I'm not in my normal office. I am in California for the next month. I got a nice ocean villa. There's a little too many bedrooms for me. The reason I'm even mentioning that is to get those limiting belief systems out of your head. I'm just some random 23-year-old kid who discovered the Nasdaq about 5 years ago, and this is what I'm able to do for a month's time. This is what time and location freedom truly looks like. And if you focus on mastering one strategy and actually do it properly, collect your data, this is what it can look like for you as well. I have so many friends who do the same exact thing. So without further ado, let's go ahead and actually jump into the strategy. All right, so first, again, I want to show you guys the proof that I'm actually doing this consistently. This is my take profit trader withdrawal request. As you can see, the ones we just took a look at the start of the video at 611 and 610, $10,420, $10,152. And we can basically just go down the line. As you can see, we've been doing this ever since the 6th. We've got basically a full page of payouts. This was the last $20,000 week from the 19th to the 25th. Again, we had payouts with level up as well. So again, I'll refresh the page here. As you can see, these payouts are real. They get sent to my bank. Let's go ahead and take a look at the strategy that actually accomplished these. So real quickly, I'm going to explain the 3 main things that I actually look out for when I'm trading. I simplify my trading as much as possible. The first thing is high time frame candlestick movement. Okay, anatomy of a high time frame candlestick. I'll explain this quickly. I'll link a YouTube video at the end of this video that goes more into depth on this specific concept, but for time purposes, I'm going to explain it quickly. The anatomy of a candlestick: if a candlestick is expected to be bullish, and this is a fractal concept on every time frame, if it's expected to be bullish, first it will open, second it will make the bottom wick, third, it will make the top wick, and then fourth, it will close. That's generally the pattern it's going to move. It's going to be the opposite if we're expecting that candlestick to be bearish. Obviously, first we open, second we make the high, third we make the low, and then fourth we finally close before a new candlestick ends up opening. Okay, so really all we're trying to do is determine our bias and wait, if we're bullish, for a bottom wick to be clearly put in. And then once that bottom wick is put in, we want to trade a move to the upside to actually catch the entire movement of this candlestick. Okay, but we're not just trading like a 1-minute candlestick. We're actually trading the lower time frame entry of a high time frame candlestick. So really, we're using a 4-hour candle for this. So we're just waiting for a 4-hour bottom wick to be put in. How do we do that? We go to the 1 to the 5-minute time frame to look at the genetic makeup of this move on the lower time frames, which is a PO3. You will see accumulation at the open. You will see a manipulation to put in the bottom wick of the 4-hour candle, and then you will see distribution, which is the entire candlestick being formed, eventually forms the high and closes. But we're focused on catching the distribution. You have probably heard of this as well. Power of 3, accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. Now, when price does manipulate, it needs to manipulate into something significant, meaning we are grabbing liquidity. What I do is I wait for a fair value gap to get tapped into to make the low of the 4-hour. That's going to be the closest 15-minute fair value gap to price. If there is no 15-minute, then we're looking for hourly, 4-hour, and daily gaps. But typically, this is going to be your A+ setup. This is the most common one that I'm taking. So that's the first thing. The second thing is market maker models. This is how the market moves. Okay, the market does not just go straight up and straight down. The market moves in stair steps. So it will move sideways, push down, move sideways, push down, reverse, move sideways, push up, move sideways, push up. Okay, these are pullbacks. This is our reversal. Now, these are power of 3s. Okay, the market will accumulate, manipulate into a fair value gap, and distribute. And it will repeat that until it hits a high time frame level. Okay, so you know price is going to reverse instead of just continue being pullbacks when you see the power of threes flip from bearish, where we manipulate higher, to bullish, where we manipulate lower and see a strong reversal. Okay, so in combination, you see power of 3, 4-hour gap, market maker models. We really just pair everything together. We don't focus on too many other concepts. We keep it very, very simple. So we wait for accumulation, manipulation, the low of a 4-hour to be put in, and then we just take a long. When price starts to reverse, you'll see some sort of entry confirmation like an inversion, a change in state of delivery, and you basically just ride the distribution up to some higher target. So let's actually do a full case study and look at the trades that I took trading this exact model. And just so you guys can see my fill, here is a screenshot from this exact setup. So again, you saw the payout. That's the actual fill. I live execute this every single morning. All of my students are able to catch the same exact moves because the process is very simple once you master it, and you can actually pair it with extensive data tracking and prop firm risk management strategies. And again, me and my students aren't just some random average traders that get a couple of payouts here and there. We are live funded, record breaking traders. Jay is a top 100 trader at Apex Trader Funding. Tyler ended up getting the top payout for the month on Elite Trader Funding, which was over a $45,000 payout, taking a $50,000 funded account to over $106,000. Justin ripped 6K a week with TPT. Jayla 10K a month. Dobrin has a 94% win rate. All of us are doing this extremely consistently. If hundreds of people can do this, then there's no reason you can't. So let's actually case study the exact examples that I traded this week. So we are looking for this accumulation kind of before and just after the opening of that 4-hour candlestick. Okay, so we can already see price is starting to accumulate here. Okay, we already have this range of accumulation. Now, how do I mark this out? Why do I mark this out like this? I need to flip to the 15-minute time frame because remember in my explanation, we're looking for a narrative for this manipulation, okay? Which is the nearest 15-minute gap closest to price. And what did we do right at 10 a.m.? We were lucky enough to form a 15-minute gap right there. So we're going to get a quick entry today, okay? Now, we accumulate, wait for the PO3 indicator to load. We manipulate into that 15-minute gap, okay? Now, there's two kinds of setups that you can take. There is predictive and reactive. Predictive setups are more top and bottom ticking stuff. I wouldn't recommend these until you truly learn how to master the entry model. You're good with all the concepts. You know how to treat prop firms like a portfolio and not just a lottery ticket like we do. You can wait for entry confirmations. However, once you're experienced enough, you can bottom tick the second you get into your point of interest. Okay, and you can try 1 to 2 entries, higher size at a certain point. Not financial advice, that's just what I do. So I got my fill right there, as you saw on the screenshot on the phone, and I was just targeting the accumulation high because, again, that was enough profit for me. I can't make more than $10,000 on those TPT accounts, or they move me live again, and I make way more money when I'm just on the pro cycles. So that's where I had my take profit. However, on the confirmation setup, which we also took on other accounts, we waited for an entry confirmation, which I'll actually show you, okay? This is a change in the state of delivery. A change in the state of delivery is basically you have to mark out the opening price of the last up candle that started a leg to the downside. So we mark out that opening price right there. A candle body closure above that is a change in the state of delivery, meaning order flow has flipped from bearish to bullish. So we saw a change in state of delivery. We also saw that new buyers were being respected. New bullish fair value gaps after the manipulation happened are being respected. That means sellers are getting disrespected and new buyers are being respected. And then we get another break to the upside. So boom, that's our entry right there. And I believe we took a 1-to-1 on this. Just a base hit because we already smacked a pretty crazy risk to reward. Hit our take profit there. And that was that for the day. Quick little recap. Accumulation, at or just before 10 a.m., manipulation into the closest 15-minute fair value gap and putting in the low of the 4-hour simultaneously, and then either enter or wait for confirmation. For stop loss placement, stop losses are generally almost always going to go at the low of the 4-hour, especially on bottom ticks, okay? Occasionally, if the risk to reward is really off, I will have my stops where I just don't include the wick there. Like we had 400 ticks, so I did have my stop there. But majority of the time, excuse me for the lighting, we are putting it at the low of the 4-hour. All right, so this was the fill from the second trade right there. This actually was on Tuesday. We just went over the one on Wednesday, but let's take a look because this one has to do more with the market maker models, okay? This is when you don't see that perfect textbook setup like we just saw, okay? So we need to first look at market maker model. What curve are we in right now? Are we in a sell side curve, meaning bearish PO3s, or buy side curve, bullish PO3s and bullish trend? Clearly in a sell side curve right here, right? The PO3s are bearish. Accumulation, manipulation, distribution, accumulation, manipulation to the upside distribution, boom, manipulation, upside distribution, right? All of these are bearish PO3s. However, if we zoom out, we can see that price tapped into a high time frame array, okay? When price taps into daily volume imbalances, daily gaps, and we see a reaction off of that, that can be a reversal confirmation, right? We've been in an uptrend. We're not necessarily reversing. This is just sell-off from SpaceX IPO liquidity reallocation. So we're going to see a reversal. We're going to continue with the high time frame trend. So right when we tap that high time frame array, or just before, what do we actually see? We see the PO3s flip from bearish to bullish. We see accumulation, manipulation to the downside into that high time frame PD array, while putting in the low of the 4-hour candlestick, okay? And now all we're doing is we're waiting for a reaction back up, okay? So right here, we kind of rebalance, and I actually did get another entry right here to build the buffer for this position, which again, I'll show you. You can see right there, we actually caught the smart money reversal as well to build the buffer so that we could go for an 8 to 9K profit day. So we take our first entry right there. Again, all we're doing is waiting for that change in the state of delivery. Okay, boom. So we build our buffer real quick. Now, all I'm doing is just trading the market maker buy model. I'm just trading one of these reaccumulation PO3s. I'm just waiting for price to accumulate, manipulate into a gap, and then start pushing to the upside. Okay, so what do? We see another bullish PO3. We see accumulation. We manipulate into that new 5-minute fair value gap closest to price here. And then again, that's our entry there. Could be bottom tick, could be entry confirmation, depends on your risk management. And all we're gonna do here is I was actually able to take profits relatively quickly because I had already built my buffer. So take profit was around this high. But if I'm riding these for take profits, boom, boom, I'm going to take all of these bearish PO3 or reaccumulation like highs as my take profits, okay? And as we can see, this rides to that first one relatively quickly and then continues to expand higher to go and get more into that market maker sell model leg, taking the highs. So I never trade Mondays. Tuesday and Wednesday, I made $10,000 on both days. On Thursday, I was traveling, so I didn't trade. And today on Friday, I actually just took another win live executed with all of my students. We took a 1-to-1. This was a reaccumulation leg, bit of a lower time frame, lower probability setup, but same exact concept as I just covered in the last trade. We saw our reversal here into a high time frame array. We saw a reaccumulation leg. ES tapped a nice gap and we longed to the upside. So that concludes 100% win rate, flawless $20,000 payout week for me. And like I said, I've helped hundreds of people do the exact same thing. And because I've been getting more into doing case studies of my entire week of trading, showing all the proof, all the behind the scenes, I'm working on making my biggest and longest case study I've ever done that quite honestly is going to change the entire trading industry. I'll be selecting 10 people to work one-on-one with directly every single day, tracking their data, cutting out the wrong, replicating the good, and basically replicating my entire process into their trading. And the case study is going to be the 6-figure payout case study. within 6 months time, I want to have all of these people have multiple 5-figure payouts, and I want all the payouts minimum to total to $100,000, but we're really targeting $500,000 within the group. This case study is going to be insane, so we are reviewing applications very, very carefully. If I don't think that I can take you to this level, I'm not going to accept you. But if you are interested in getting to consistent 5 figures a month and being part of this case study that's going to be tracked along the way, just click the first link down below and apply. I'm super excited for that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you got a lot of value out of this video. Like I said I was going to do, I'm going to link a video that explains the process I was talking about in the start of the video in way more depth. It's a lot simpler explained, and it's a bit of a longer video. Again, this was more of just a case study here. So I'm going to close out my computer and go hit the beach for the rest of the day, and leave a comment if you enjoyed. Please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.